Mika divine, channel aligned, messages flowing beyond space and time. Spirit speaks loud, trust the design. Tap in deep, let your soul shine. Shuffle that deck, destiny calls, wisdom pours down, breaking the walls. Ancestors whisper, I hear their tones, clairvoyant waves hitting your bones. Feel the beat, vibrations rise, energy surge in infinite skies. Pull the cards past future and now, answers revealed, just show me how. Mika divine, channel aligned, messages flowing beyond space and time. Spirit speaks loud, trust the design. Tap in deep, let your soul shine. Moonlight glowing, candles burn low, visions expand, let the magic flow. Hands touch the deck, spirit takes lead, guidance delivered, fulfill every need. Mika divine, channel aligned, messages flowing beyond space and time. Spirit speaks loud, trust the design. Tap in deep, let your soul shine.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Happy Tuesday. How's everybody doing? Thank you guys so much for joining me on another live. And on this particular live, we're going to look at your current love situation and we're going to see specifically what's going on and see what it is you need to know surrounding this person and this relationship with you. As you guys know, that this is a collective reading for all 12 zodiac signs, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. So I always just remind everyone that here on this channel, I do offer personal readings where I can look at your unique situation, which is always highly recommended. And before we get started, I do want to say thank you to all of you guys for coming. I see we have S. Staten here. We got my girl Lisa in the building and Keita and DP. Welcome, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Let me make sure my camera angle looks a little bit better, guys, so you guys can see the table just a tad bit better. But it feels like it's been a long time since I've done an all signs reading, hasn't it? But your girl has been very, very busy. So I really do hope you guys are going to enjoy this one. Keep an open mind though, and know that these readings are not for everyone. And it's always encouraged, as I stated in the intro, to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Keita, you're so sweet. She says, Mika, I have a very serious question. What is the name of the lipstick on that video? Um, I'm trying to think. What is it? I think it is Maybelline's Color Stay, uh, it's like Maybelline's Color Stay, but it's like a gloss, but it's a matte gloss. And so at some point, maybe at the end, what I'll do is I'll figure out what it is and then I'll show it to you on the camera. But it's like Maybelline Color Stay and it's a red color. And one of my coworkers was actually wearing it. And I was like, I was like, girl, what is that color? And so I got it too. But because your girl's lips are a little bit thick, you know what I'm saying? I had to kind of put a little liner to kind of blend it and not make it pop as much because it is a vibrant red color. It's very vibrant. But yeah, once I get to a good stopping point, I guess we'll do it. You know what I'll do, Akita? I'll do it right before Aquarius. So that way you'll kind of know when I do it. So I'll take like a little break after Capricorn and then I'll come on right before Aquarius and show you what it is because I know you'll definitely be here for the Aquarius reading. So that way we can knock out a few signs. But yeah, I love it. My girlfriend, she would wear it and it literally will stay on your lips all day. And I'm one of those girlies, like I love a good lip color, but I hate to have to always like reapply the color on my lips. So even if I do wear lipstick, I would always put like a powder, even if it's a translucent powder or some type of powder on top of the lipstick to keep it there longer. Or here's another hack I learned from a makeup artist is I would actually do my lip liner as the base. So I would put the lip liner as the base on my lips and then I would put the lipstick on top of it and that'll make your lipstick stay longer as well. So that is a hack for my people that like to wear lipstick and it doesn't stay. But now they have so many different types of glosses and things that just, well, not really glosses, but different type of lip products that stay all day. But your girl's got some big lips, and when I be drinking and eating all day, I don't want to have to kind of like reapply it and update it. So that's what I do. But yeah, thank you so much. Kita says you're the best. You're so sweet. You're the best. Thank you so much for being an amazing mod. I appreciate you for volunteering for the job. It's definitely not an easy one. So big shout out to you and my other amazing mods that always come through to support the channel. You guys are very much, I mean, you guys are like, you guys make this channel possible too, because as you can see, we're ever growing and we get so many people that come on here with questions and you guys help me out as I'm channeling the messages and trying to do the reading. So thank you guys so much. Yeah. We have Cap Queen here. Hey, Cap Queen, she made it on time. Cap Queen finally made it on time for a live. Yes, Hunty, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Yes. We got my girl Shay popping on through. Hey, girl, how you doing? Just in time for Aries. Yes. And DP, man, DP is one of my day ones. Thank you, DP, for all that you do. Listen, y'all, I'm not going to keep rambling on. We're going to go ahead and get started. Again, much love to you all. And thank you all so much for the kind words on the last collective reading. No, that one I did not play back yet. I really want to like play it back when I have some time to really hear the message for myself because I think it was a very powerful read. And for those that missed that collective reading that I did yesterday, what I will do is I will have a link underneath the timestamp that says collective read and a recent collective read. You can click on that and you can watch it. So that way you can check it out. It was a very powerful message. Whether it resonates with your story or not, I think there was a lot of golden nuggets dropped there. So thank you all so much for those that were inspired and participated in that live. Let's get started, y'all, with Aries. Any Aries in the room? Aries, Aries. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? All right, spirits. Want to know about Aries. So keep in mind, guys, this is for all Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, let's get it started, y'all. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the situation surrounding Aries and the person that they're currently connected to in love and romance. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so this is a lot of wands. Okay, so you could be connecting definitely to a fellow fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but that's definitely the big energy here. The person that you're connecting to, Aries, at this moment, this feels like someone that really wants to take action towards you and make amends. I feel like this is someone that you're currently not talking to or have blocked. And I think this is also someone that's been waiting to hear from you. They want to say, Aries, is taking too long for you to reach out to me. Why are you not talking to me? Why are you not taking action towards me? I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. I don't want these issues anymore. Let's make amends. They're kind of regretting going a different direction. This is someone that I feel like was playing it safe. And when things got hard, it was just easier to step back and wait on you. And because they haven't heard from you, Aries, this person is starting to panic. They feel like they're losing you. And they feel like you have really laid down some very clear, healthy boundaries. But they feel like you're pushing them away. Yeah, it's the ultimate betrayal in their eyes that you're pushing them away. They feel like, listen, I didn't want this to be over. I just wanted you to cool down. I didn't expect you to just leave me like this. I just expected you to just relax, get to a better space, and then come and reach out to me. This person's becoming very restless, Aries. Very restless, very overwhelmed by your decision to pull back. It was definitely unexpected from this person. They want to apologize for not making you a priority. They want to apologize for being selfish. They want to apologize for focusing on their career, their stability, and not focusing on love. They never really made you a priority. That's what I'm getting. They always put other things, or they put money or things, other things like that in front of you. And this is where they're saying, listen, I don't want to play the game anymore. You win. I don't want to play this game anymore. The reason why you've cut this person off, Aries, is because you feel betrayed. You felt like your hands were tied. This person wasn't supporting you. You didn't feel like this person was willing to give you what you needed. So you abandoned this person in this situation, possibly blocked them, stopped talking to them. And it wasn't an easy decision. I feel like this decision was because of how this person kept treating you for so long. I think you were invested in this person, and now it's like you're in a space of needing to protect yourself. You've always tried to protect this relationship or this person, and that's been the expectation on this person's behalf when it comes to you is I expect Aries to always be there. And that's why they're disappointed, Aries. One thing I will say about this person's emotional state, I'm not getting a lot of emotions. I'm more so getting a bit of disappointment in how you showed up or showing up now, and also disappointment on how they treated you. But I'm not getting like someone that's, oh, I love Aries, I want to marry Aries. I'm not getting that. I want to see why is that. Spirit, can you give me some information on this person's honest and true feelings for Aries? Yeah, they don't feel that way because they're very insecure about where they stand. They don't feel like they're good enough for you anyway. They're like, what can I offer Aries? Aries is in a better position than I am. But you don't feel that way. You feel if it's not financial loss, you feel a significant emotional loss, neglect, abandon. But for this person, why do I always get a sense of money or um, passion, lust? And then your side, I'm looking at more so practical matters and as well as passions as well, but more so practical. You wanted this person to be a responsible partner, I think, and they were not that. But yeah, the reason why they're feeling like this, they miss you, you know. With the Five of Wands to the Eight of Cups in the reverse, like I said, this person really wants to reconcile and say, I'm sorry. Okay, you win. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to play this game. Like, why are you doing this to me? I'm also getting Aries, this person doesn't even know what they want. If you guys were to reconcile, they don't even know like what they want in this relationship. What is this Ace of Swords in the reverse? See, I told you, Two of Swords. They don't know. This person really doesn't know what they want with you. And remember, I brought that up, Aries, that if this person were to come back or you guys were to reconcile, their insecurities and their feeling of inferiority towards your energy is causing them to be a bit fickle about what to do, what to say, how to go about this. They're going to definitely not really want to um, start another relationship. They just don't want to be alone, right? And they don't want you to be holding back from them. What they do want is they want you to be there to be a supportive partner like you've always have. Because I'm hearing there's no one like you. Why do they want to go back to Aries? What is it specifically, Spirit, that Aries needs to know about this? Mm. They want you to offer them a new start. Didn't I tell you they want you to be in the driver's seat of having this new start? Yeah, they want you to fight for this relationship. It will boost this person's ego. It'll make them feel less like a Peter Pan syndrome type of person, as I say on this channel, insecure. It'll make them feel confident, Aries. It'll make them feel like, yeah, Aries still want me. Aries still need me. I knew Aries had my back. Interesting. Very interesting. Spirit, how does Aries truly feel about this person at this time? You have Six of Wands, Four of Wands in the reverse, and the King of Swords. You're very wise and very clear that this person just wants your attention, but they have no intentions of being in a relationship with you. So why bother? That's what I'm hearing you say. Why would I give someone, why would I give someone my attention, my love, my affection, and they're just going to come and waste my time? I've been here before, I've done this before, and they're just going to continue to waste my time. Yeah. For a lot of you guys, you really feel like this person's going to be leaving you again. You feel like they're like a player or someone that's, in and out, off and on, not sure about what they want. It's going to be another repeated cycle of the same stuff, different day, which is why you're not chasing this person. But it would really bring this person a lot of joy, Aries, if you were to chase them to boost their ego and confidence. That's what they want. Yeah, they want you to pour all this love out to them and give them a chance. Now, mind you, this person was showing up as a Page of Wands. Okay. So that tells me a lot about how this person's energy is definitely aligned with the message that they're quite immature. They don't have no clear direction of wanting to build with anyone. This is someone I feel, based on their energy, they enjoy being single. They don't like responsibility, and it's just safer that way. This is someone that can definitely um, like to keep their options open and never really build with anyone because it's too much responsibility. Yeah, Shay says it'll be a reconciliation for nothing. You'll just be guessing. Ain't nobody got time for that. And then she further on says they want the benefits without being in a relationship, and that's sad. And that is exactly correct. That's correct. And that's what we're getting. And that's something, Aries, you got to be mindful of if you are relating to this story. And like I say, this is your story because you've had multiple chances to see if this person can get their crap together, and they are still operating in this low space. And I'm telling you today, with this energy check-in, Aries, this person is still operating in this very low space. Again, this could be an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. I'm also getting Libra, Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius. That's the main energies. That's the main energies. Oh boy. All right. Next, we're going to have Taurus. We also had Millie agree with the reading. Keita said Peter Pan is back. Oh man, Aries, hang in there. I think a lot of you Aries kind of just needed that confirmation that you're doing the right thing, that you're making the right choices moving forward. Um, as just a general energy check-in for all the Aries out there, continue to stand in your throne. Um, and I think you're definitely wise and know exactly what they're doing. So don't fall for the okey doke. As I say, don't fall for the okey doke. All right, we got Taurus next. Thank you all so much for being here. As Lisa mentioned, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe because every single month I do pick one lucky subscriber for a free personal tarot reading. So if you want to be a part of the fun, and be in the running for that. You do have to be subscribed and you do have to interact. So interact in the lives, leave comments. The more you interact, the more I know that you are an active subscriber. So that's how it goes. Let's do this, Taurus. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Hey, NY Greek, how you doing? All right. Tauruses, where you at? Shay says, with the Aries read, this reading was him up and down 100%. Sounds just like him. So glad I moved on. I was so attracted to his chocolate sexy ass. It'd be like that, right? It'd be the fine ones. It'd be the ones that just be like, you just want to eat them up. But they so full of crap, man. So full of crap, unfortunately. I love it. I love Aries. Aries has no holdback. Thank you, Shay, for your feedback on the reading. Taurus, let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the situation surrounding Taurus and the person that Taurus is currently connected to in love and romance. We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. And then we have the Six of Swords in the reverse. Oh, thank you so much, NY Greek. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 199. So Taurus, just like most of the collective these days, and you guys know that we're in pre-retrograde. So I'm just going to warn you guys, when we're in pre-retrograde, don't be surprised if you guys start hearing from these dreaded exes, okay? And Taurus is no exception with you. However, this person is thinking about wanting to revisit this relationship, but I don't really see them making the effort to actually do anything right now. What I do see is this person actually feeling defeated because you guys are not talking, okay? And it feels as if this person looks at this situation like it would take a lot out of them to have to reach out to you, do something about it. I want to look at this 10 of Wands in the reverse. What is that, Spirit? Okay, yeah, they feel like you're very selfish, you're very greedy, and they have to do all the work. You only think about yourself, Taurus. You don't consider them and what they want. It's just this whole relationship is just overwhelming to them. Tell me a little bit about this King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, it's again, this Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's just overwhelming to deal with someone like you, according to this person. Why does this person feel like Taurus is overwhelming? Give me some more about that. That's kind of harsh, but that's what I'm hearing. Okay, Ace of Wands and Knight of Wands in reverse. Now, listen, the roles may be reversed in this reading, but this person feels like um, you're also someone that's for the streets. They keep giving and giving and giving to this situation, and you're someone that is running away from them no matter what they do and pursuing other things, having new beginnings elsewhere or new connections elsewhere. Some of you guys, they may feel like you're in a new relationship. They do think about coming back, but it's like the pain is too much to bear because they feel like it would be in vain because all you think about is what you want. Now, you Taurus, it looks like you do want to make amends with this person, and you're very serious about this, and you want to apologize for maybe how things have been going on in this relationship. You want to apologize for, being hard to deal with. Again, I'm going to say the roles can be reversed in this reading. Yeah, you feel like you've been very bitchy and very mean and very cruel and inconsiderate. And you want to tell this person that I've changed. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to argue, fight, give you a hard time. I don't want to do that anymore. Why this Queen of Swords in reverse energy? Yeah. I'm tired of fighting with you um about what you need to give me and what I need to give you. I just want us to be on the same page. But it doesn't change the fact this person still feels like they feel like it's going to be hard to reconcile with you. All right, so what does Taurus want to do in this situation? Yeah, you definitely want a happily ever after because you feel like you sold yourself short on this. This person could have had a lot more to offer than you. Security, family, stability. But I'm getting was a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing. It probably got even violent between you two, but I'm getting a lot of fighting and arguing and drama over being fair. Yeah. I think now you're realizing the value and worth that this relationship brings to your life and you're wanting to work on it. But this person is not so sure if they want that in their life. Yeah, it's too much trauma and pain here. Possibly due to the abuse. I'm getting like a victim of abuse. And their biggest fear is that you're going to continue to do this to them. So they rather just kind of stay single. They also feel like, what's the point of being in a relationship with you when I can do bad all by myself? Yeah. What's the point? Yeah. What's the point? And I think this person's going to tell you this, like give you a piece of their mind and say, hey, at the end of the day, like, I really do appreciate you wanting to work on this, but do you not know what you put me through? Do you not know how you made me feel? Do you not realize that this was a very traumatic relationship for me? You were in and out, you were inconsistent, you weren't being a fair partner. Like, yeah, this person just feeling like, what's the point of being with you, Taurus? What's the point? Yeah. I'd rather just kind of work on healing and getting myself in a better space away from you. Yeah. It's it's too risky. It's too risky to be with you. Now, some of you guys may not actually hear this. This person may just totally stay silent, or they may actually communicate something to this effect. And again, Taurus, do not be in the I don't want to hear you, Taurus, in the comments talking about, no, it's the other way around, y'all. I said the roles can be reversed. So when I said it's your person, that could be you. And then when I say it's Taurus, it could actually be your person. Okay. It could be flipped. Okay. It happens like that. Because I think what's happening is I'm getting cross watchers right now. I'm getting cross watchers that were connecting to a very toxic Taurus, and I'm reading for them, but that may not be the case for everybody watching. Yep. So, for example, Tammy here saying, yeah, in my case, Taurus, please stay away. So, yeah, that's what I was picking up, the energy of someone that's connecting to a Taurus. I may be getting more than one. And that's why this message is coming through. So don't be offended, my Taurus friends. Oh boy. So Taurus, the person that you could be connecting to could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also have Pisces. I have um, Cancer, Scorpio, S- Aquarius, and Libra and Gemini, but mostly fire and water. Okay, that's what I got. Again, thank you to NY Greek for sponsoring today's read. Don't forget, guys, to like the video. Much love to you all. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hey, Brenda. Brenda's ready, y'all, because next we have Gemini. That was a strange read, guys. I've never really had it come through like that. So that means there's definitely possibly a lot of cross watchers tonight. That was interesting. I kind of felt bad giving the message, but we keep it real on this channel. Whatever comes through, comes through. For those of you guys that's interested, I am using my waterproof tarot deck that I do sell on my website. So for any of you guys that's interested, it is waterproof, it is foil, it is light, and it's great for the summertime, especially, if you're drinking, eating, they're easy waterproof, you can wipe them off. So if you're interested in this very unique deck, you can purchase it on my website. And if you do purchase it, it includes a box that's autographed by me and a personalized message from your girl. So I'll drop it in the chat for those that's interested. And I only have a few in stock. It's like a limited of time offer that I have. And I haven't really talked a lot about it lately. So I figure I'll go ahead and bring it up now. So that way we can move the last few decks that I have available. All right, Gemini, let's do this. Oh, and also you also get a free tarot reading cheat sheet. But if you click on the link, it'll tell you everything that you get with your purchase. So it's really cool. It's like my little exclusive deal that I'm giving out. All right, let's do this, Gemini. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the situation surrounding Gemini and the person that Gemini is connected to in love and romance. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. We have the Five of Wands. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. You know what this feels like? This feels like the closing of a cycle between you and someone that you're dealing with. Or this is someone that's you're meeting that's actually kind of like still grieving the ending of an old cycle. For many of you guys, this story could be that this is a past person that you are currently at odds with, having a lot of issues with, a lot of tension, a lot of fights, and a lot of arguments. And it's just not working. Like you guys are just not going to be on the same page. For some of you guys, there could be third parties or competition in the way. And you just feel like at the end of the day, Gemini, you can't win here. You just can't win here. So because of this, your person is very depressed and very sad by this ending. I'm also getting they're noticing that there's a strong possibility you could be getting a lot of attention from other suitors, or you can just be increasing your status where people look up to you, admire you. You're just looking really good right now, Gemini. Like something about the way you look, the way you're carrying yourself, the attention that you're getting from other people. There's just a lot going on in your energy that's making this person feel very sad that they missed out on this. They feel like they can't talk to you because you're so upset anytime they make an attempt to work on this relationship with you, where it's like they don't even know what to say or do anymore. And they're like, well, what does Gemini even want with me at this point? They're doing great. They're better off without me, probably. You know, this person's having all this negative self-talk at this point because of how you're responding and how you're looking. Yeah, they feel like there's a big decision to make. I want to look at that. What are these decisions? Okay, yeah, the decision to either be single or to come in and romance you and make you feel very special. That's the decision this person has to make. And it's hard because if they choose to remain single, that means they're missing out on someone special. They view you as someone that's very, very special. And because you're very special, it would really hurt this person to lose you. But they also like their freedom. They don't like to be tied down. They like to roam free, come and go as they please. And they don't like to be held accountable. It feels like this is someone that doesn't want to hear from you. I keep getting like you holding them accountable, you telling them about themselves. They don't want to hear that. And that's why you guys are always at odds because you're calling this person out on their crap and they don't want to hear that. Yeah, you're at odds with this person because it's stressing you out that this person is in and out, in and out, inconsistent. This person knows they are. This is who they are. This is who they have identified themselves as, but this is a problem for you. You want this person to make a choice. Either be with me or be for the streets. And then for you, Gemini, it also frustrates you because you're like, why am I tripping so hard on this person? So I think you're like, why is this so hard for me to shake and move on from? Like, why is it so hard? I think it's so hard because you have a lot of passion for this person. You want this person to do better, right? You see the potential in what this person could be, but at what expense? Of losing yourself, of getting hurt, of this person continuing being in and out of your life. So this situation for you is a lot of stress based on how they're showing up and also like trying to move on is hard. Mentally, it's like, oh, it's hard. Why can't this person just be a supportive partner? I know what I'll do. I'll just move on and try to work out something with someone else. Some of you guys could be dating other people, getting to know other people. This could be not only romantic interest, this could be your family, your friends, just connecting with other people to maybe even get some advice. Some of you guys could be getting counseling or advice from others because, again, this is something that's really hard to break. Okay. Remember, I talked a lot about Gemini, this person, this is who they are. They like their freedom. It's right here. They feel like being single is exactly what makes them feel whole, solid, and complete. This is not someone that typically um, prefers relationships, but they do want to talk to you. Let's see what they want to talk about. What does this person want to talk about? You know, they want to talk about giving this relationship another chance. It's not like this person doesn't have feelings for you, Gemini, at all. It's not like they're cold and cruel. It's just this person just likes their freedom. And they also like to not be held accountable. Yeah, they kind of want to be able to receive that love and the nurturing and kind and generous spirit that you offer. They want to get you to drop your guard. I feel like you're very guarded from this person, and they want to really just really defend how they feel, but it's a power move. You know, it's a calculated move of trying to gain control of the situation back. Really, that's what it is. It's not what you think. And some of you guys may need to hear that. That this is a situation of someone who feels like if they don't make a move and do something that they can potentially lose you forever. And that's what they don't want to happen here. So with the Emperor in reverse and you showing up as this Empress, they feel like they have to give you what you want to see, but it's a false Emperor. It's not real. Yeah, this is someone that, you know, is like, okay, I'll tighten up and I'll try to be the Emperor you want. But be patient with me because I have these lifestyle choices that I'm trying to shake, but I just need more time to work on that. Yeah. If this is your story, Gemini, you have to make a choice as far as like, do you want to risk it? This is a risky situation because this person may not actually change. And that's what you need to know. How do you feel? How does Gemini feel about this person? Ace of Wands in the reverse, 10 of Cups in the reverse, and 8 of Pentacles. I think you just really want to work on your goals and not necessarily take any action towards this relationship. I think this person turned you off and it was just a total disappointment. So you're working on just moving on and pouring into yourself. Yeah. And it's still a lot of energy here of you trying to connect with other people to help you move through this, whether it be family, friends, or other romantic interests to kind of help you with this. But I don't see you really having a desire to be with this person because of what I just said. Like, they're not all the way invested. They're like one toe in. Then it's like, okay, I feel like Gemini is running away. So because Gemini is running away, I need to like grab Gemini real quick and say, hey, Gemini, listen, listen. Okay, okay, okay. I'll do exactly what you want me to do. But that's not necessarily true, right? Living the Dream says situation fits, just trying to move on from this tough situation. Brenda says, been listening to the song, I Can't Love You Anymore. And let it go. It helps me. I'm tempted to talk to him. Yeah. I mean, it's here. You guys have moments where I feel like a lot of you Geminis want to, see the cooperation. I talked about that, but you also remember how this person has treated you, and that's what's holding you back. So hold on to that, because I think what you do need to know, Gemini, is this person is, if you guys were to reconcile, they're going to tell you everything you want to hear, but they don't want a relationship. I'm just going to be honest. This is not someone that wants a relationship. Not at the least. Okay. But they will pretend like they want one because they don't want to lose you, the benefits of the relationship. This person could be a fellow Gemini, an Aquarius, a Libra, a Taurus, a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. Brenda says, my ex-boyfriend showed up at my door a couple of days ago. I told him no, but it was hard. Yeah, it's hard. It's tempted, right? It's very tempting, but it's like you can't be in and out of someone's life, and this is someone that will do that, Gemini, when it's convenient for them. And that's not fair to you. Not at all. Stay strong, Gemini. Stay strong. Cancerians are next. Any cancers in the room? Cancer, cancer. Don't forget, guys, to like the video. Show your girl some love. I would really appreciate it. Happy Cancer season to all the Cancers out there. Yesterday was my son's birthday, and then today is my mom's birthday. So happy birthday to all the Cancers out there. Hope you guys are enjoying your birthday season. All right, let's get to the read, Cancerians. Patricia's here. Cassandra's here. You're welcome, Brenda. Hey, Lisa. Thank you for sharing your story. I appreciate you. Lisa's an Aries, and she says she's an Aries female who dumped a Pisces male. And she agrees with the reading. She said, I did block him. He was a liar, cheater, disrespectful, narcissistic, and arrogant. No apology and never straightened his act. I'm no longer waiting. Thank you so much for sharing your story. And I'm glad that you got enough courage to keep moving forward. It's not easy, right? When you love someone so deeply, but they're just not equipped and healthy enough to love you properly. So good for you for moving on and choosing to love yourself more. Yeah. All right, let's do this, Cancers. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancerians. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the situation surrounding Cancer and the person that Cancer is currently connected to in love and romance? We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Empress. This is someone that is trying their best to get out of their head. Release any negative self-talk surrounding this situation. I want to look at what is this negative thoughts this person has. Okay. About their judgment, they're kind of upset at themselves. This is someone that's beating themselves up, Cancer, for the choices that they made. So I don't think this is someone that's really upset at you at this time. I think they're more disappointed in their choice. They're saying, I really didn't see what I see now, and I feel like an idiot. I didn't value what I had with cancer when I had it in my grasp. This person is giving off a very codependent energy. They can't be alone. And they also are very immature and inexperienced when it comes to a mature love. So, what does that mean? That means that when it came to this relationship with you, they didn't know your worth and value when they had you. So, they mishandled you. And then once they felt like you're getting away, that's when they start recognizing, oh, wait, Cancerians are actually the one that I should have been married to or really committed to. You have a lot to offer. You could be very stable, very abundant, doing way better than this person. I'm talking about, like, you may have felt like more of a mother figure or father figure to this individual, while this person was benefiting off of your hard work and labor and efforts in this relationship. I feel like you were leading this relationship and this person was just there. So now that you're gone or disconnected, they want to change not showing up for you. I want to look at why now. Why does this person realize this now? Because they can see that there is a consequence for their action, and the consequence is losing you. Yeah, the consequence is losing you. And I'm getting not just you, Cancer, but other people previously. Like, they keep screwing up good things in their life because of their horrible, immature behavior. And for them, they may have thought going off to a third party, this Queen of Wands, a very attractive partner, chasing lust instead of love, chasing someone that was attractive would bring them more happiness and peace than having to deal with someone like you, Cancer, who has high expectations and standards. So the reason why they're realizing all this now is because they're not happy there. They're actually kind of jealous that you can be um, getting someone else better than them. You have the potential to attract better, and they know that. They see your worth, and it's freaking this person out because they made a mistake. So, Cancer, this person is only coming back because they're realizing that the grass was not greener on the other side. And so they want to offer you a peace offering, an apology with this Page of Pentacles. I'm getting like, can we be friends? Can we at least talk about it? Now you're in this energy of just solitude. You're in an energy of, I'd rather just focus on my abundance, my stability, doing the healing work, figuring out who I am, what I want in my life. I'm just not interested, Mika, in this person. If this person were to come towards me, I already know how this is going to land. I have such a negative connotation when it comes to thinking about this relationship with this person. This person puts a bad taste in your mouth because they make you do too much work. You feel like it's too much, it's more than what you wanted to sign up for. And it was because this person is quite immature. They make bad choices, as you can see. And I think you are overcompensating or doing way more and getting the shorter end of the stick. So I think a lot of you guys are interested in new love, but not with this person. Okay. Yeah. But I don't even think a lot of you guys want a relationship right now. Like, I think a lot of you guys don't mind dating or getting to know people. But when I look at your energy, I feel like a Cancer that's not actually ready for a relationship. You just may just want to have companionship or company or someone to hang out with. But you definitely don't want this person. I can definitely get that. So, yeah, like I say, this person feels like you and them have some unfinished business to attend to. You are the one they really want to be with. So here they come in on that lightning pony. There they go. Knight of Wands. Oh, player, player. Here they come. Tell me about this Knight of Wands energy they're going to come in on, Spirit. They want to talk to you. They want to tell you the truth. The truth is that they do have honest and real feelings for you. They do feel like you are an empress. They want to fix things with you. That is true. But underneath the surface, what you don't see and don't know is that they're very scared. With the moon here and the Eight of Cups, they're scared that you're going to reject them and walk away. So they're coming in this Knight of Wands energy because they feel like it's safer that way. Just in case Cancer pushes me away, I'm going to just go in lightly, maybe with a friendship offer or a light, kind, sweet message. And then if Cancer pushes me away, I can just run off into the sunset to go chase another option. So I don't really feel this is someone that's coming in with a genuine, mature offer. It feels very passionate in nature because they're not stable. Yeah, with the Temperance in reverse, they're not. They're scattered. They're panicking. They're like, you know what I'm saying? They're not stable. They just feel like I got to do something here. I got to do something. But they don't really plan to be here for a long time because, again, Eight of Cups, they're scared of you walking away. It keeps coming through. Yeah, it keeps coming through. So I would say, Cancer, beware of this energy because they will come in with this Knight of Wands. And let me tell y'all about Knight of Wands energy. Baby, this Knight of Wands energy is a lot of fun. They're very charming, very romantic, very convincing, but it just doesn't last, right? It's like a lot of fun. That's again, it feels very friendly, but very passionate. Okay. So it feels like telling you everything you want to hear to get on your good side again. But because they have that insecurity and that fear of you leaving, they're not going to be like coming in as a king or an emperor. Like they're going to come in kind of like, we'll see. Yep. How does Cancer feel about this person? Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers in the reverse, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like they're very selfish and non-committal. They're never going to commit. You feel like this is somebody that they had the potential to be a good partner. Truly, with the Ten of Pentacles, you saw the potential. Like this is somebody that you were truly invested in. You wanted to build with. You were very serious, but it hurt you because they never really gave you that same energy back. And you felt like you were robbed. You felt like this person was selling you the shorter end of the stick. Yep. So that's what I got. Cassandra said, yeah, he needs to get his ish together. Yes, ma'am. Bree says, baby. Baby, so sad. If you're a Cancer cross watcher and you hurt them, they may not block you, but they will definitely see you call and watch the phone ring, especially Cancer women. And Cassandra concurs with that reading and that message. There you go. Your person could be a Taurus, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini. That's the main energy there. Y'all, I don't know what else to say. It's like the collective, y'all. It's the collective energy. The collective energy is irritating, y'all. Patricia says, yeah, she also agrees with the Cancer reading. Thank you, Cancerians, for participating and letting me know the message resonates. Stay strong, Cancer. You know, I think Cancers are very much people that when you love very, very hard. And so it's very unfortunate that people want to just come in and play with you. You know, my running joke is that Cancers are very, very sensitive to the point where you guys, you know, can cry at a drop of a hat. But the reason why you guys are like that is because you have a lot of passion and a lot of love, and you just really want to, you know, share your love with people. And I think nothing's wrong with that. You know, nothing's wrong with that. You just deserve the best, especially when you give your best. When you have good morals, good character, good intentions. It's just so sad when people want to just treat you any kind of way. So my heart goes out to you, Cancers, and any other people in the readings today who are getting trashed by these low vibrational energies. But like I say, always in these tarot readings, let it be inspirational to you and really take in the spiritual significance of these experiences so you can learn, evolve, and grow and be able to vet people a lot better. And I know on my spiritual journey and walk, it had to be a lot of failures before I started realizing the era of my pickings as well as things that I would say and do in relationships that were not healthy. So, man, hang in there. Hang in there. Let's do this, Leo. You're next. Any mighty, mighty Leos in the room? Mighty, mighty Leos. Where you at? Again, thank you to NY Greek for sponsoring today's read. We got Nomi in the building. She's an 8-8 Leo. That's cool. My son is a 7-7 Cancer. Lucky 7-7-7. And you're 8-8. Leo babes here. Felicia. Hey. All right, let's do this, Leos. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the situation surrounding Leo in love and romance at this time. We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse, and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Oh boy. All right, this is going to be one of those readings. I feel the heaviness in my chest. So I'm going to just take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out. Don't cuss me out, Leo. Okay, here we go. Whoever you're connecting to is definitely someone that I feel really wants to work on this relationship with you. But when you hear someone say, hey, let's work on this, let's see where this can go, let's build, but they have no destination for landing, that can be problematic. Okay. So what does that mean? That means you have someone here that really wants you guys to work together. They want your cooperation because it's killing them. What's happened between you two. And it's never going to be the same without you. Yeah, like they want to stop the head games, the mind games, the drama. They just really want you to give them a chance. Leo, it's always your reading, y'all. These cards is either the signal in the reading or it's the cards, your energy or your person you're connecting to. Usually when I do your readings on this channel is so strong. Now cards are flying out the deck, okay? Y'all see it. They're flying. Remember I said, Leo, how can this person want to work on things with you without a destination to land? Meaning, okay, so what do you want? Because I'm sure, Leo, you're going to say, well, what the hell do you want? What you want? Why are you talking to me? Why are you calling me? Why are you showing up at my door? What you want? And this person's like, well, I just want to see where it goes. Let's just, see where it's at. Da, 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 da. And you're probably like, what do you mean? Well, I just want to see where it goes. See where it goes. You ain't got time for that. See, they're concerned and their primary mission is to have peace with you. That's what you need to know. They're not necessarily concerned with building a long-term committed relationship. No. What they're concerned with is the tension, the issues, the disappointment of this relationship. They want to make like peace with you. And why would they want to do that? Let's look at that. Why do they want to make peace with Leo? I mean, that's the main energy of this person. Because they want attention. Looky, looky. They want your attention, boo. Why are you not talking to me, Leo? Why are you not giving me attention? I want it now. Let's make peace because no matter if it's ugly attention, meaning you're being mean to them, cussing them out, or if it's positive attention, as long as you're giving them attention, that's all they care about. Okay. Now, you, on the other hand, Leo, you feel like this person's too much to deal with. This person's way too much to deal with. It really stresses you out. It becomes too much of a burden to deal with someone who is inconsistent, impulsive. You also feel like this person throws your energy off because I feel like your intentions were to build something substantial here long term. I think at the end of the day, you would love for you and this person to be on the same page, but there's something here. Let me see. I want to get some more on your energy. How does Leo feel about this person? I feel like I'm missing something. It feels like there's like something I'm missing with you. I'm about to figure you out, Leo. Watch this. Ace of Swords. Okay. Leo, it feels like you don't even know if you want to work on things with this person or not. It's like a part of you is very scared that if you give this person another chance, they're going to do the same crap different day. But then there's another part of you that's like, I don't want to, I don't want to miss out on this opportunity. It could be something um that could be possibly worth my while. I'm not satisfied with these other options anyway. So that's what I'm saying. Like your energy, and this is the thing. So before you Leos get in the comments, I don't want to hear y'all. So relax. I'm talking about the core. Subconsciously, you still have feelings for this person. You still have feelings for this person. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. The problem is, here's the problem. Here's the dysfunction. You know what this person put you through, but your emotional state is still invested here. And for those that have tried to date other people, you've been disappointed by these other people as well. So you feel at this point, it's like, well, dang, like, should I be with this person? Should I not? It may be worth, at least being a friend or talking to this person. It may, I don't know. I don't know. Should I, Mika? I don't know. I mean, maybe we can just like see where it goes. Okay. All right. So it's not like you want to be in a relationship. You're just very curious. It feels like a very curious energy. And it feels like subconsciously you're still emotionally invested. Now, this person, on the other hand, they just want your attention. And that's what you need to know. Okay. But you don't know. A lot of y'all don't know that yet. But you find that out tonight. Yeah. I think you guys are mirroring each other in a sense of what's the harm in just like hanging out, talking to them, and maybe even possibly dating other people. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it's like you don't plan to really treat this like a serious relationship. It really feels like, well, what's the point of just talking to them or hanging out with them or just seeing how they're doing? Like, what's the harm in that? And then if it doesn't work out, I can just be on my merry way and entertain someone else. Thus the Three of Cups. That's how you feel, Leo. That's why you're in your head. These are your secret thoughts. Now, do you act on this stuff? Probably not. Some of you have, some of you have not. But at least a lot of you guys are in the thought processes of maybe, maybe. Correct. Thank you, Nomi. Exactly. It's curiosity. Correct. But you're not actually doing it, but you're thinking about it, right? All right. Thank you. Because I know I'm picking up on, I know what I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all be trying to play me, Leo. Mighty, mighty Leos. Listen now. Thank you, Nomi, for being honest. And that's what I'm saying. And I said that in the reading where you still have a subconscious feeling for this person of you care about them, but you do remember what this person put you through. And that's what's holding you back from taking action. However, if this person were to reach out to you, I feel like your guard will be dropped and you will be willing to say, well, let's just talk and let's see. We'll just see, but you're going to kind of still be like, I don't know. You're not in a space where you're like, I'm totally blocking this person. I'm never going to talk to this person again. I'm not going to deal with them. At least the Leo I'm picking up. That is not everybody's story, but that's the one I'm picking up for tonight. Okay. So I want to look at your person again. What is their intentions ultimately if Leo and them were to reconcile? The Sun, and the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, let me get one more on that because your person about to have me cuss, y'all. Okay. You're dealing with a coward, Leo. You're dealing with someone who doesn't have the sense of security to provide you, or they feel like they can't provide you what you need in the relationship for it to lead to marriage or stability or long term. They don't feel like they're good enough, or they can give you what you need. So if you guys were to reconcile, this is the reason why they're not going to fully commit. Okay, this is why they're not going to be like, I want to be in a relationship. Yeah, they don't have the energy to even do the work because they see your worth and your value, but they don't feel good enough for you. Does that make sense? You're too good for them. Ash says, yes, I do have feelings, but problem he is what he is, right? Yep. And Felicia says, see, now look, now Leo want to come through and say, yeah, Mika, you right. Okay, I give you right. Look, Felicia says, we can be kind to each other, but never a couple again. Correct. That's what I'm getting. Not to say you guys will not be a couple, but I'm just saying you will be okay with being friends. Now, some signs in the zodiac, our cutoff game be kind of strong where it be like, I don't want to talk to you ever again in life. Not so much the Leo I'm picking up here. You're not on that time. You're on the time of, we cool. If you cool, we cool. But here is the problem, Leo, and this is why you're getting this reading tonight, is because Spirit wants to warn you this person is not equipped to be in a relationship with you. So do not set yourself up for the okie doke in thinking that, well, maybe this person will change. Maybe this person wants to build something here and be better. No, they don't. No, ma'am. The best they can be is a fun time. Hang out, party, drink, chill. That's it. Light, casual, fun, friendship. That's all they can give you. And you know it. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's the main energies. I'm going to kind of leave it there. That's the main energies there. Whew. Leo, y'all done wore me out tonight. I feel like I had to argue with all the Leos tonight. Love y'all though. Because y'all was ready to fight me in the comments talking about God. And then at the end, yeah, well, yeah. You right, Mika, yeah. Rewatch the reading again, Leo, if you missed it, to get the full picture of what I'm saying, the perspective. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Felicia said, just because he's going to hell, I'm not going with him. I heard that. Right. Some people just can't get right. I've come to the realization, Leo, that some folks just can't get right. And so you just got to leave them where they are. That's what it is. Danielle says, any Geminis actually resonate with this message because I feel like her and the rest of these ladies do the same thing every time. What do you mean by that, boo? Before you get blocked. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by I do the same thing every time? Tell me about that. And then tell me, what is your expertise and your knowledge with tarot reading? I'm just curious. I want to know. And then you tell me, what do I do that I do like everybody else? Because this is a tarot reading channel, Danielle. And I want to know what's your expertise. And you tell me what I can do right since you've been trained, you've studied, and you know how to do this and you have a spiritual gift. So you tell me how I can do better. You tell me since you're so wise and please let me know. I want to learn. I'm open to learning. So I'm gonna give you about 5 minutes, boo. And then if you don't say nothing, I'm gonna block your ass because you really be real slick and real rude. And we don't do that on this channel. You can keep all that negativity to yourself. Now, if you want to come back and say, oh, my bad, I shouldn't have done that. then that's cool. I'm gonna give you a chance, but please don't come on this channel with that. I mean, we ain't got time for it. But if you're gonna come at me and come for the juggler, come correct. Let me know what I did wrong. See, that's the thing. You can't even say what I did wrong. What did I do wrong, boo? Let me know. Please let me know. You got 4 minutes. All right, Virgo, let's do this. Leo girl says after what she went through with her person, she said, I don't think I ever want to be in the same room with him. That's fair, and depending, and I'll say this, Leo, depending on your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, some of you guys may not even be interested, but just as a collective. And that's what I tell people a lot of times with these readings, is collective. So the general energy of a lot of Leos is that. So that's fair. That's what I would do. My cutoff game strong. Danielle, I'm still waiting for your response, boo. You got 3 minutes. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Virgos, any Virgos in the room? You see how folks talk a good game? Danielle, you got your 5 minutes of fame. Come on with your comeback. Come on, boo. You got 2 minutes, and then I'm going on my Virgo reading. Let me know what I need to do better. Since you train and you know what you're doing. 2 minutes. That's all I'm gonna give you. Come on. Come on, boo. Oh, you quiet? You ain't got nothing to say? See, folks real, they be on their phone just look, this is to be them. And it's like, for what? Why would you do that? If you don't like it, click off. See, the problem is people like that are not ready for the truth. Because even if it isn't your story, sometimes you can learn a lot from other people and you can learn from other experiences. And that's why I tell people when it comes to tarot reading, you got to be open minded and you got to be very in tune with what messages resonate with you and not. All right, Danielle, I gave you a chance to redeem yourself, but you've earned yourself being blocked from the channel. I tried, boo, but that's what it is. Shay says, at Danielle, you're supposed to take what resonates. Is not for everybody, but most of us have the same situations at a time. That's why she tells you to get a personal reading. Don't come with that. Correct. And that's what I be trying to tell people, but folks be trying to be real funny and ignorant. So they can take it somewhere else. I'm just, my thing is this. If you're going to get on somebody's page and you're going to come and you're going to criticize what someone does, make sure that you know exactly what you're talking about. And I'm open, you know what I'm saying? I'm an Aquarius. I'm so open to criticism, but come with some knowledge. Don't like back up what you're saying. You're not even being very clear about what you're saying. So what about it is wrong? You couldn't even identify that. No, what she's basically saying, and I can read her energy, is she didn't like the message. She didn't want to hear that. She wants to hear oh, you guys are gonna, get married and go off into the sunset and everything's gonna work. She doesn't want to hear that the real readers that are telling her a very similar message about her story, which is the facts, that's not what she wants to hear. That's not what she wants to hear. And so now we're the problem, but the real problem is the person that she's choosing to connect with. And we can't acknowledge it for what it is. And that's what happens with people that are ignorant like that. They come for the wrong people. She needs to take a look in the mirror and look at what she's doing with herself and take the advice. for what it is. And if it doesn't make sense for you now, it may make sense later, you know? I'm sorry, y'all. I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it, y'all. And please excuse me, but I had to do it. Y'all know I don't really get trolls on here because I'll be dropping gems and real knowledge. So I just love when people try to come for me. Like, come, if you're gonna come for me correct. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, Virgo. I'm so sorry, Virgo. Oh, Lord. All right, Virgo, let's do this. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the situation surrounding Virgo and the person that Virgo is connected to in love and romance. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Four of Cups. So, Virgo, this person is feeling rejected by you at this point. This is another case or scenario of someone that really wants to clear the air. They don't want the issues anymore. They want peace. They really want peace with you. But I feel like you're the victim in this story with this Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I think this person abandoned you, or they left you on red, or they slept on this connection or something like that. I think you're the victim in all this. But it feels like somebody that's projecting their own feelings, their own interpretation of the situation as them being the victim. And the more and more this person just sits back and they honestly wait for you to come back or you to give them a chance, the more and more they start to panic. This feels like somebody that's not really taking any action towards you. They're not calling you, they're not texting you, they're not doing anything. This feels like somebody that's just sitting back and they're kind of waiting. Like, what are they waiting on? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Okay. They're waiting. I think this was the resolution to the problem in their eyes was just to sit back and wait. If I let the smoke clear because I know I caused so much pain and so much issues, then maybe Virgo will come towards me once they're calmed down and give this another shot. So with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, they're realizing that you may not show up now. And they're not getting the type of cooperation from you that they thought they would get. And that's kind of like hurting this person. They feel that's the rejection and the victim mentality I'm picking up in the reading that I'm getting that they have about you. So it makes them feel like you don't really want to continue to invest in this. You're ignoring them. You don't want them, but they want you. So this is someone that's manifesting you at a distance, manifesting and praying. It's like this person's praying that you're going to call them, that you're going to talk to them. But I want to, I really want to look at like why does this person not take action towards Virgo if they're the ones that want Virgo so badly, spirit? Why? Because they're depressed. They're depressed. They're depressed that they may not have a lot to offer you. They also feel like you wouldn't accept their offer if they were to give it. So they feel kind of stuck. They're like, well, shoot, I don't even know what to do. Like, I'll be damned if I give something to Virgo, and I'll be damned if I sit back. So it's probably best for me to just sit back and just kind of see. The safest decision is for me to sit back and wait, because if I give something to Virgo and Virgo rejects me, it's going to hurt my ego. It's going to make me feel like an idiot. So they just sit back and do nothing. And but they go back and forth like, should I, shouldn't I, should, and they've done this for some time now. I feel like some time has passed between the time you guys last were in a relationship or dealt with each other, and they've gone back and forth about what to do, what to do, what to do. But they want you to chase them. That's what it feels like. All right. So here's where I say you're the victim. You are the victim in all this because you got the shorter end of the stick. I feel like there was a lot of moments in this relationship, Virgo, where you were giving or invested in this, and now you have to pick up the pieces alone, meaning you have to recover for some of you financially, emotionally, get your heart chakra back stabilized, because this person did a number on you. And so now you're protecting your heart. Feels like, Virgo, you being in protective mode, because you feel like, okay, if I were to give this person another chance and they were to hurt me again, I don't think I can bear it anymore. I've been disappointed enough by this person in this relationship that I can't do it. What did this person do to you? Let's look at that. What did this person do to Virgo specifically? Can you give me some examples, Spirit, what this person did to collective Virgo here? Queen of Swords, Four of Wands. They honestly and truly did not really want to fully invest. Some of you guys wanted to take this relationship to a higher level, but it just never got there. Some of you guys wanted to live with this person or be married to this person, and it just never grew. So it was just kind of disappointing. You know what I'm saying? Very disappointing. What I will say, Virgo, is that I'm proud that you're putting boundaries in place towards this person, because the boundaries that this person gave you was painful, and it was for no real reason. If you're hearing this, I'm sure you're thinking like, why would you do this? But it's what I was saying. They have so much pride and ego. This person is probably also the type that's used to people chasing them, doing for them. Hell, let's be honest, Virgo, you did a lot for this person. So because you did so much for this person, they are definitely used to you chasing them. It feels like the energy of, you've done this before. You've tried to impress them before, try to reconcile before, try to amend, and it just never works because this person is so blocking their energy. Why is that? Why the Queen of Swords, this person? Some of them wanted to actually go back to someone else. This is not everybody's story, but some of these people wanted to be with someone else and not with you. When you guys were together, whether it be an ex or um, another person altogether, but I'm getting like another relationship that they were involved in. They were kind of like using you as a place filler. And if that's not your story, I'm getting that this person was just scared of commitment. They're scared of the responsibility that comes with being in a relationship because they may have been in one before and it was a lot of work. So they said, "Oh, well, I don't want to be married again," or "I don't want to be um dealing with all this." But for a lot of you guys, like Debbie said, yeah, this person could have definitely been focusing on a third party that they wanted to be with instead of with you. And that's why, if you wanted to know why this person never really wanted to grow with you and progress, this is because you were just a place filler or someone to be with for the time being. And all the while, you're taking this relationship very seriously with this King of Cups. You are very emotionally invested and really trying to build here to the point where it just hurt you, it broke you down. So do know it's hard for this person to see things from your perspective. I think they just think about their feelings, their wants, their desires. And I think that's what it's all been about. And I think even to this day, this person doesn't understand you fully because I don't think they tried. I think they were so focused on their agenda, their wants, their needs, that they didn't really think about how their actions or behaviors affected you. And that's not fair at all. Absolutely not. How does Virgo feel about this person? Three of Swords, Ten of Swords. Ouch. Knight of Wands. Okay. Ultimate betrayal. Ultimate betrayal. Some of you guys were dealing with a player. Like I say, they could have been running off to a third party. Three of Swords can indicate you were betrayed due to this person going off to someone else or entertaining someone else, or you felt that. If not, it just was a lot of it was a multitude of multiple things this person did to hurt you. And they just kept coming with it. Another sword, another sword, another sword in your back. Betray, betray, betray. And you just felt helpless, like this person in this card. You felt like you couldn't move. This is someone who didn't want to commit. Page of Wands in the reverse. They weren't ready for what you were ready for. They wanted to have fun. This is somebody that wants to just have fun. When I clarified the Knight of Wands, I got the Page of Wands in reverse. But again, they're not. Their actions are so reckless. They don't even take the time to just pause and process. Every action I do is causing a reaction in my Virgo, and that's not fair. They don't really resonate with that because all they see is how you're treating them. Very selfish person here, okay? And you're in a lot of pain. What advice we have for Virgo? Poor Virgo, if this is your story, very difficult read for you. We got Tower and we got the Four of Swords in the reverse. You have a very hard decision to make. And I think a lot of you guys don't want to be single and don't want to take the time to heal, but you need to. I think you guys need to hear that. Some of you guys are aware, but it was like this happened so suddenly. All of this just like the tower just came crashing down all of a sudden. This breakup was very sudden because of the magnitude of betrayal and stress this person has caused you, that a lot of you guys need to know you still need time to heal. You're not ready to be thinking about entertaining anyone else or being in another relationship, seeing other options. Like, what are you thinking about, Virgo? Sit your rump down. Sit down. Yeah, look at y'all, Seven of Cups. I told y'all. It's like I'm psychic or something. See, on your mind is, okay, well, that's fine. Let me go out here. No, What's going to happen is because you're rushing to go to the next, you're going to repeat a cycle if you're not careful, or you're going to attract another karmic. So this is my advice for my Virgos. If you feel like you're in a space where it doesn't bother you that your person is dating someone else, with someone else, you're still not emotionally triggered by this situation, then you're ready to move forward. If you get that blah feeling like, well, But if you feel still triggered by even the slightest things that I've mentioned tonight, you got to take time to heal. That unhealed energy is what it's going to do is cause you to be confused about who to pick, who to decide, who to be in a relationship with. And that Seven of Cups energy with the Four of Pentacles, it's like, who do I choose to invest in? Only to find out that you're still going to end up possibly being alone. You're not going to be with anyone until you go through this cycle of healing. Do you get what I'm saying? A lot of you guys are so eager to invest. Okay. All these options, who can I invest in next? So the spiritual lesson in all of this was, don't be so quick to give all the best of you to anyone. And don't be so quick to go from one person to the next when you're totally unhealed. So take time. I always tell people, depending on how long this relationship is, give yourself several months to a year before you're ready to actually go out there and pursue something serious. And also, this is a time to find yourself and be clear about what you want. Your person that I'm talking about in this reading today could be a fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's the main energy. I got a little bit of air here, Libra, but it's mostly water and fire here. Yeah, it's mostly water and fire. Debbie says, exactly, 100% Mika. Oh my gosh, so on point. Awesome. Yeah, it just, no one wants to be alone. No one wants to be alone, but Virgo, this person did a number on you. I see it in your energy, and you need a little bit more time, okay? Just give yourself a little bit more time. You're not quite ready. And that's the advice from Spirit, okay? Give yourself some more time, boo. It's gonna be all right. They'll be there. What we got next, y'all? Libra. Any Libras here? Libra. Giving y'all a full personal reading tonight. That's what I feel like. I feel bad, y'all. Yesterday, I didn't get a chance to do my all signs, so I'm trying to make up for it. Give y'all some good old-fashioned detail reads tonight. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you guys can, show your girl some love, though, by liking the video. It would really, really help out the channel. Also, tell YouTube to send more amazing, beautiful souls this way and send away the trolls. So thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate y'all so much by liking the video. It's free. It's definitely free. Let's do this, Libra. We got Connie here. Hey, Connie. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Libra is currently connected to in love and romance. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. We got the Ten of Cups. And we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Libra, I'm getting with this energy here. This is somebody that feels like they missed out on an opportunity with you. With the Ace of Cups in the reverse, they're really just trying to work on their healing, like healing themselves. They're just not in a good space right now. I think you guys are at odds. There could have been a big fight, argument, and it made this person not feel loved by you anymore. Yeah. You guys may have gotten into an argument about this person's toxic ways. You may have called this person out and say, listen, like, you got to change. You got to stop being toxic. This person could be an alcoholic, could be a player, could have some other forms of addictions or lifestyle choices. But they definitely want to let you know, like, I'm working on it, whatever you guys were arguing about. But it's also very depressing to this person that they could be losing you for good. That's what it kind of feels like. I want to look at what is this Five of Wands? Give me some more on this Five of Wands energy about this argument here. Oh, yeah. Manipulator. Yep. Okay. Possible narcissist for some of you guys. You were dealing with someone who was very much trying to, I'm getting entertain other people, pretend like they didn't want to be with you. Just kind of get in your head. This is someone that likes to get in your head to get you to panic. I'm getting like a lot of mental, emotional abuse, but now it's backfired on them because I think you have decided to run away or abandon ship. Yeah, they're realizing like it's not working. Whatever they have done is not working, and they want to say, "Give me another chance," because I'm trying to work on the things that you told me I need to work on. Okay. A lot of you Libras could be dating other people. I'm getting you're getting a lot of attention from other people. I think you're looking for a relationship. But when it comes to this person, I think you're seeing them as somebody who can't offer you what you're looking for. You feel as if this is a one-sided relationship. You were doing way more for this person than they were giving you. So you want more out of a relationship than someone who's kind of breadcrumbing their way through um, this connection. Tell me about this Ten of Cups. Yeah. I think when it came to this person, even though you're trying to start anew with other people, I think you were being genuine with this person. On the contrary, this person was not being genuine with you. And so it really hurts you, honestly, Libra, to know that this person didn't have the best intentions when it came to you. And so that's why you're turning your back, not talking to them and kind of like entertaining other people, I feel. There's moments though, I think subconsciously where you think about this person and question and ask yourself, did I make the right choice? Did I make the right decision? Am I making the right choices now by moving on? Like, am I doing the right thing going somewhere else? I think you're just tired of being treated like crap. Yeah, I think you're just tired of feeling like you got to keep fighting an ongoing battle of a situation that goes nowhere. It's just, this whole thing is just a big disappointment for you. Especially considering, like I said, this person could have been a player, or, they came in real hot and heavy, got you hooked, got you really excited. I feel like there was a lot of passion here, right? Very charismatic, very charming, this person here. And you really fell for it. You really fell for it and fell deeply in love. And this person just never really allowed themselves to be emotionally vulnerable, because it was basically a manipulation. What did this person want from Libra in the past? They didn't know. They didn't know what they wanted with you with the Two of Swords. They didn't know because in their mind, they felt like you were hard to deal with. And this is someone that doesn't like to deal with people who are very hard to deal with. And you were giving them a lot of standards, boundaries, expectations that they didn't really want to live up to. Ultimately, though, this person wants to talk to you to let you know, like, hey, let's consider working this out. I'm getting not necessarily be in a relationship. I'm not getting that. I'm just getting this person just kind of wants your attention. They see that you're doing well without them. And they want to talk about, why can't we just at least be friends or talk? You have a lot to offer, Libra, but they do know that they betrayed you. So it's kind of hard for this person to know what to say and do. It feels like they want to say something. I'm getting like at the tip of my tongue. I want to say this, but I don't even know if that's the right thing to say to Libra. Yeah, I just don't know if that's the right thing to say, because this relationship has not been solid, and they have not been a solid partner for you, which is why I failed. Deep down, though, subconsciously, like I said, they want to like come through, have that passionate, again, not a relationship. I'm just getting like sexual energy, like they're still attracted to you, still passionate about you. And they want to talk to you about that. I'm getting like sexual urges, like wanting to come through on that tip. I'm not getting, I want a relationship with you. I'm not getting, I want to um, build anything here. I'm just getting more so like, I enjoy connecting with you. I miss the connections. You know what I'm saying? I miss that friendly nature and kindness, kind energy that you always give me. Like, I miss how you make me feel. You make me feel excited and secure and stable. They miss that feeling. So if they got to fake it to make it, they'll be willing to do that. But beware, this person doesn't have a sense of any accountability in their bone. They're not going to want to talk about what happened. They're probably not even going to want to apologize. And they're just going to want to say, hey, can we sweep everything under the rug? And can we just like hang out? I'm getting like a friends with benefits type of deal. That's what I'm getting here. All right. How does Libra feel about this person? That's what they want. That would be the ideal relationship for this person with you, friends with benefits, something like that. How does Libra feel? Hermit, Knight of Pentacles, and King of Cups. Yeah, you're in a space right now where you don't want to do anything with this person. You want to stay as far away from them as possible. And you're very emotionally cold and closed off. You have no feelings for them at this point. You don't. That's why you're taking action elsewhere. Yeah. That's why you're taking action elsewhere, and you're putting your time and energy and effort into other things, including yourself, and going towards what you want with this King of Wands. It was a hard decision to make, but I feel like at the end of the day, this person had your hands tied. You had to do what you had to do. Like, you can't be with someone who wants to mishandle you and not be fully invested in you. That's kind of what you're feeling. And so after doing some heavy soul searching, you realize that this is not a healthy relationship. It's too much pain, too much mess this person put you through. Too many bad memories, especially with all that you've done here. Yeah. There are no real feelings here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Connie's right. You don't like them. Correct, Libra. I don't feel like you have no feelings for this person at all. Like it's gone. So this will be a good example. I was talking to Virgo. This will be a good example of Libra is ready to move forward. Virgo, not so much. But Libra, if you're ready to date and talk to someone else because you're emotionally like not in this anymore, not mentally, not spiritually, not emotionally, you're done. You're done. Then I think it's healthy for you to move forward. Okay. You could be connecting to a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. I got Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag. A lot of fire, lot of fire, a lot of water. A lot of fire, a lot of water. And Virgo. All right. We got Scorpio next, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming to the live. It's been a lot of y'all coming through tonight. Thank you guys for coming. It's free to hit the like button, so please do so. It's a great way to support the channel, and it's an energy exchange. It allows me to connect with you and for you to connect with me. Big shout out to our amazing mods this evening. Thank you so much, Keita, DP, for hanging out tonight. And for any fellow tarot readers, I'm actually interested in trying to set up a collab. So if you're interested in collabing with me and doing like a collab reading with me, check out our community tab where there is a brief little questionnaire so I can kind of see what you got going on so we can see if it's going to work for us, and we can set up a conference call so we can kind of plan it out and see how that would work out if that's a possibility. Haven't got much feedback from you guys. So for those that are tarot readers interested in getting a collab, you guys know it's a great way to expand your channel and for us to definitely uplift the collective. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. The link is in the community tab. All right, Scorpio, let's get it. Got Goddess channel here. Curvy Gal, Kiona. And we had S. Staten earlier. I think she stepped out. Let's do this, Scorpio. All right. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's currently connected to Scorpio in love and romance. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Emperor. And we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Again, y'all know we're in pre-retrograde, so y'all know how it goes here. Somebody from your past has definitely wanted to work on this relationship. It seems like this is I want to work on and repair what I've messed up with you, Scorpio. I really do. The problem with this person's energy is they've done a lot of damage, okay? And I feel like they still are not in the space of wanting to create anything long term, even if they were to return. Let's look at why. Why doesn't this person want to take this relationship to the next level if they return? I think it's because this person feels like you're going to reject their offer eventually, because for a lot of them, they could have had someone else that they went to. This Queen of Wands, they could have went towards a lustful connection, someone that was attractive. You know, they thought the grass was greener. All the while they were with this other person, and it looks like that relationship didn't work out. They've been spying on you, keeping tabs on you, and reminiscing about being with you. I want to look at this Queen of Wands spirit. How does this person feel about this third party, this Queen of Wands? Yeah, they don't want to be with them. Page of Wands, they're trying to get away. Page of Wands in the reverse. They're trying to get away from this Queen of Wands. Yeah. They're trying to get away from this Queen of Wands without, like, quietly, like they're trying to quietly abandon them. So you would be the perfect place to land after they leave this third party. That's what they're thinking. Okay. All right. All right. How does how does this third party feel about your person? That's what I'm gonna say. How does this third party feel about your person? Ooh, they're mad at your person because your person has kind of pulled their energy back and stopped talking to them. I'm also getting your person, they suspect that your person could be talking to other people or entertaining other people. So there's like they got issues. It's trouble in paradise with the third party and your person. Okay. So because of all this, what you do need to know, and you know, for those that don't know, I'm a Scorpio rising, so we're gonna get to the bottom of this reading today. But what you don't realize is if this person reaches out to you, Scorpio, it's only because the grass was not greener on the other side. They're having issues with this old sexy Queen of Wands and they want to come towards you. They're a page of Wands. Keep that in mind. You're showing up as an emperor, regardless of the gender. There's no gender in tarot. But I feel like your energy, Scorpio, is someone that's taking control of the situation. You're standing on business. And the way you feel about this situation is to go far, far away from this person as possible. A lot of you guys are leaders, business owners. This person I'm also getting looks up to you. They won't tell you that. You inspire them. They have a lot of respect for you, especially now that you have decided to disconnect from them. This feels like somebody that typically has people let them get away with their crap, okay? And you're not doing that. And that kind of makes this person desire you more. All the while, it looks like you're ready to move forward. I think a lot of you guys are definitely pursuing other people, other relationships, dating, or desiring to do so. You want something real, something solid. I think even when you were with this person, you wanted something real and solid. And every time you would try, it wouldn't work. So because it didn't work, it kind of puts you, you know, in a very sad space because I think your intentions were pure. But then once this person started acting like they ain't got no sense, like they only got two brain cells, like I said, you had to rise in your power and let them know who's boss. All right, so let's do this. How does Scorpio feel about them now? Um, You feel like this person is focusing on their money, their career, practical things. They're delusional. You feel like this person doesn't have no desire to want to build anything solid. A lot of you guys think this person is a con artist or someone that just wants you for your stability and money. You're showing up as an emperor, so you definitely are more stable than this person. Like I say, you are definitely someone who stands on business. Some of you guys could be business owners or just have a lot going for yourself. And so you may look at this person only wanting to be with you for that reason. And they're delusional to think that they can come back to treat you the same kind of way. Considering that you were actually, when you were with them, you were showing up as this Queen of Cups. Now let me talk about that for a second. During the time you were with this person, you were not in this emperor energy. I feel like when you were with this person, you were in this Queen of Cups energy. So you were more on your feminine side, more nurturing, more loving, more giving, more kind. But then when you guys were together, you felt like this person took all that for granted. And that's when you said, not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. Do you know who the F I am? And then you just like transformed to this emperor overnight. You know how Scorpio is. Scorpio don't be playing with these fools. You ain't got time for it. You ain't got time for it. I don't know who this person thought you were, but you're not the 1, 2, 3, 4, or the 5 to be F with. And you had to let them know. You had to shut it down. So this person knows they screwed up. The moral of the story is this person knows they screwed up big time. Okay. And I'm getting this person wants to come home. Now, when I say they want to come home, for some of you guys, you and this person could have lived together or you could have been in a long-term committed relationship. There's some history here if this is your story. And they want to fix it. They're like, listen, give me a chance to work on it. I don't want these other hoes. I don't want these other hoes. I want you, Scorpio. So yeah, after they went out, played the field, got to see that the grass was not greener on the other side, they want to come back to your house. And if it's not your house, they want to come back to their safe haven, which is you. Because remember, this is what they remember you being: kind, giving, loving, nurturing, motherly. It was giving motherly energy to the child, to the baby, the page. You were doing too much. You were giving this person way more than they deserved. And that's what they remember. But they took it for granted and they said, well, shoot, I'm about to go out here and give me one of these hoes. And they got one of these hoes and them hoes cussed them out. And they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. I can't deal with all that. I don't want that smoke. Let me go on back to Scorpio's house where Scorpio is kind and sweet and loving. Not today, Satan. This is the time you on now. You demand respect. You demand only the best. And a lot of you guys are going to have this person blocked and you're not even going to, like somebody said, they're not even going to open the door. That was Christine. She said, nope, not opening the door. Literally. How does Scorpio feel about this person, spirit? Let's look at what tarot says. How does Scorpio feel? I was correct. You're not opening the door. Queen of Swords. Strong boundary in place, strong standards, strong values. And listen, at the end of the day, a lot of you guys running off on this hoe. You want this person to be like far away from you as possible. You trying to duck and dodge from this person. And it has a lot to do with the fact that you see this person as a player or wasting your time or playing games with you, and you're not the one to be played with. Yeah, if you let this person come back, it's going to be a disappointing cycle. Like I say, a lot of you guys have seen it before and you don't even trust this person anymore to change. Yeah. You don't trust this person to change. And so, like, your mindset is, what is there to think about? There's nothing to think about here. Like, what is there to think? What is there to think about? Yeah. Track star, track shoes, gone. Goddess Channel says literally hiding from him. What you say? I'm just saying. So I don't know. I don't know. What is this? I want to see. What is this person planning to do next? Okay. Two of Cups in the reverse. The Sun and Two of Swords. They have a decision to make on if they want to come towards you or not because they feel like you don't trust them. They're realizing like you're standing on business and they ruined this. So they're kind of like at a stalemate. They kind of don't know what to do with this Two of Swords. But they do know, like, truly, you do make them happy. You are their wish fulfillment. You make them feel emotionally safe, secure, happy. Like, all that is true. Like, you would be the better choice. But what they don't want to do is they don't want to be rejected by you. But they're starting to feel that emperor energy coming through. They respect it, but it's making them very. This person's scared of you. I'm gonna just say that this person's scared of you. That's the bottom line. They're scared. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Leo. Yeah, that's the main energy there. It can be anybody though. All right, Scorpio, that's what I got for you. And as you guys know, cross watchers are always welcome. So if you're watching this and this is what your Scorpio did to you, it definitely can be your story. Absolutely. Definitely can be your story. Yep. You're welcome, boo. Let's do Sagittarius. All right, y'all. Y'all getting your personal read tonight. That's gonna be none of none. Y'all get me for my paper tonight, man. I'm going deep tonight. My gosh. Y'all know how I do on this channel. I look out for y'all. Saggy Waggies, where you at? Any Sagittarius is in the room. Locapucci. She's here. Yay. Bree's here. Lily C's here. All things filmed here. Uh-oh, Shay Cross watching. All right, like I said, cross watchers are welcome too. Let's do this. Bianca, hey. Welcome. All things film, welcome. Oh, this is your first time here, but you're already looking forward to it. Well, we're so happy you're here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I do give away free readings here and also like the video. Welcome, welcome. You'll love it here. We're family here. A lot of fun here. Jazzy T, new to the channel. Welcome. Legendary Sagittarian. I heard that. Legendary, baby. I heard. Hold on. Let's get Legendary on the screen. Let me get a closer look at Legendary. Okay. All right. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Sagittarius is currently connected to in love and romance. at this time. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Let me tell you guys, Sagittarius, what you're dealing with here is someone that definitely wants to bring peace to the situation. They definitely want to be in a space where you guys are cool with each other. I'm hearing, can we just be cool? Can't we just all get along? I'm just getting like somebody that is just tired of being at odds with you. And I feel like you're at odds with this person is because this relationship is not going anywhere. You feel like it's not going anywhere fast. It's not progressing. It's not growing. It just stays stagnant. And because of that, you put a very firm boundary in place. A lot of you guys let this person have a piece of your mind and let this person know about themselves. And it makes this person really think long and hard about how much you did actually care and how much you did really just act this way because you were protecting yourself, protecting your heart, protecting your feelings, protecting your mind, your emotions. I think now this person's realizing that they were part of the problem. They may not openly say that, but they are realizing that they have to be the one to be the peacemaker. They just don't have a plan. What am I supposed to do, Sagittarius? I don't know what to do with you. I mean, I screwed up. Okay, I screwed up. But your love was so kind, so genuine, so pure. And I hurt the very person that loved me unconditionally. But what am I supposed to do? I don't know. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to fix this other than like say, hey, how you been? What you been up to? Like, can we talk? Can we be cool? They feel like you're pulling your energy away, or you blocked them, or you don't want to deal with them, or you're distancing yourself from them. And that hurts them more and more because it feels almost like this person thought they always had you in their grasp. They always felt like you were the person that they can depend on, would always be there through thick, through thin. So what? If I, strong this relationship on and, and you didn't feel like it was going nowhere, but you got tired of their crap. You got tired of their crap. And you got tired of waiting. You got tired of waiting on change, on progression, on growth, on progress. It wasn't like this was something that you decided overnight. I think you've thought long and hard about giving this person opportunities. Many of you guys have given this person lots of opportunities. And every time you would, it would be a disappointment. You spent a lot of time going back and forth Should I stay? Should I go? Should I work on this? Some of you guys may even gave this person another opportunity to fix this. And what ended up happening was they let you down again, right? And a lot of times you were the fixer. You were the one messaging this person saying, hey, let's try to work this out. Hey, let's do this. And it was like they have become accustomed to you always fixing the issues. So even if this is someone that you are in no contact with, because that's what it feels like. This doesn't feel like someone you're currently in a relationship with. This feels like someone that you haven't talked to in a while. And now this person wants to make peace with you. Because it took for you to go no contact, for you to pull back, to show this person you're not playing with them, for them to realize that you're not playing with them. Okay. So they took forever to reach out to you. If you haven't heard from this person yet during the month of July, Sagittarius, more than likely you're going to get some type of smoke signal, text message, DM, Google Voice, WhatsApp call, some kind of foolery this person going to give you. Is very immature. That's what it is. It's a bunch of BS. They're going to finally try to reach out, but it's going to be so small, so subtle, because you have stood in your power and held back from this person. They feel like, why are you holding back? Why are you not trusting this relationship anymore, Sagittarius? Why? Why don't you trust me? Why don't you want this anymore? Why? Why are you ghosting me, Sagittarius? See, you see how my voice started getting a little upset. Now they get starting to get pissed. Now they starting to get a little pissed. They like a little mad at you. Like, what the hell? What the helly? What the heliante? And it's all a total disappointment, okay, for this person that they played themselves. How does Sagittarius feel about this fool? Queen of Wands in the reverse, Seven of Cups in the reverse, Page of Swords. A lot of you guys feel like this person's only coming back out of convenience because they couldn't find anybody else. So you feel like this person had options and they didn't, either nobody wanted their old raggedy ass and they want to come back to you. And that's why they're messaging you or talking to you. Some of you guys know about them entertaining some type of third party or options or what have you. Um, and you were very shocked to find this out or knew about this, what have you. Um, what is this Page of Swords? I really feel like you're going to stand on business with how you feel about this. Like, how dare you come back to me after this time? Like, oh, you think because you was out here, couldn't get nobody else, you want to come back to my house? Nigga, please. It's going to be some best like that. Like, I can just see you going in, just going in. And it's going to really shock this person, I feel. It was shocking to you, this person's behavior, but it's also shocking the realization of how this person moves. That's what it is. Like, you're going to be shocked to hear from this person. You'll be like, what the heck do you want? I'm also getting this person you may perceive this person as coming back because they need your help. They may be struggling in more ways than one, not just their love life, or some of them, their finances or their stability just in general. And so remember, I said you were someone that was very open at some point to build with this person, but this person just kept you stuck. So you stop investing. Hmm. Local Poochie said, yeah, now he's obsessed. Nah, I'm good. He can bounce, pay my alimony and child support, and peace out. I heard that, girl. I heard that. Hmm. And then she further on says, I told him I'm on business now, nothing else, strictly business. Mika on point. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. Y'all got to stand on business with these fools. Let me tell you something about this person. And I'm sorry to call your person a fool because they are. Let me tell you something about people like this. The reason why this person couldn't offer you much, Sagittarius, is because they're a page. They're a page of pentacles. And so this is their best offer, a freaking breadcrumb. And so when you were in this relationship, the reason why this relationship never grew and blossomed is because this is where this person is in life. They're still learning how to life. They're still learning how to be a responsible partner. They're not there yet, boo. And a lot of times we want a person to be something that they're not. We may even see the potential in what a person can be, but unless they see the potential in themselves, then it doesn't really mean anything. And this is someone that is holding their own self back. Hell, they held themselves back from you, the very person that they knew that loved them. Two brain cells. I may give them three in the beginning, but now they're down to only two. And they couldn't even rub those two brain cells together to figure out that they got to move faster than that. Because now they done lost out on a beautiful opportunity. And they're going to get a rude awakening for the ones that try to reach out to you. Okay. It's going to be the tower moment of the century. It's karma, really. And like I say in these readings, these karmics need to spiritually evolve and grow. Your person was given a blessing from the divine. You were the blessing. I'm not even going to hold you. You were the blessing. And a lot of my collective are. That's why you guys are beautiful souls on this channel. And this person did not want to take that opportunity because they were not ready to spiritually evolve and grow. So when you come across someone who is not willing to put in the work and be a better version of themselves, you got to leave them where they are. They want to stay down low and stay in page energy. Let them stay there. But I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. You're going to move on with your life. I think this person really affected you, Sagittarius. There was a point where I feel like you were even bringing down your energetic energy to match this person. Like you were even kind of like bringing your, like insulting your own intelligence to be with someone like this. And that is a no. Never do that. Never do that. I think you're realizing it now. That's why you're breaking free. A lot of you guys are. But know if this person comes back, they still are not changing. They're still, the only thing that I would say has changed is how they view things about the relationship. But as far as what you expect them to be, they can't be that, y'all. They just can't. Like, this is the best they got right now. And that's probably where they're going to be, especially if they're in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and they operating in page energy. Pathetic. Sorry, but it is. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Scorpio. That's the energies. That's the energies. Melanie says, and as always, Mika is absolutely right on point. I need all toes in. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your clarity. You're welcome, boo. It's hard, y'all. It's so hard. I mean, when you love someone, you love someone. You know, you can't help who you love. But what I will say is that's why the dating process, we got to treat it like the interview process, because that is going to be the telltale sign of who that person is. And don't expect to change anybody, ladies. Y'all know how y'all are. Y'all be wanting to try to change a man. They are who they are, boo. You're welcome. You're welcome. Tiki. Hey, Tiki. It's been a while, boo. How you doing? Tiki says, so on, exactly on point for Scorpio. He was a con artist. I'm trying to tell you something. Trying to tell you something, man. So yeah, the thing about tarot, and I want to say this, put this disclaimer out here because I'm still thinking about that old raggedy troll that came into the room earlier. That you guys have to have an open mind and also know that these are not readings for everybody. These are readings for people who honestly need the messages. And for those that have broken free from these karmics, you know, the beautiful thing about being a part of this beautiful spiritual community on this channel is you can warn people that need this message, who are still deep in it, that need you to testify and say, yes, I've been through it. I've learned from this. Please run, sis, run, bruh. Don't be a part of this, you know. So please take heed, take an open mind to this. And those that are in healthy relationships and you're happy and you're whole and solid, you probably don't want to watch collective readings. You probably want to book you a personal reading. So that way I can look at your one-on-one unique situation, because most people that watch tarot typically are trying to get spiritual advice or guidance on something they're having issues with. Most people that are healed and hallowed in soul and solid, in their love life, will not watch collective reading tarot readings. They'll typically watch you know, other types of readings, or they may just book a personal. That's why I always tell y'all, book a personal. You know, that's the best way. And people that have gotten personals from me, they definitely walk away very pleased. All of my personals have not been bad. All of my personals have not been bad. And all of my readings on this channel have not been bad. But keep in mind, it's collective. And my role here is to uplift the collective. So I'm hoping I'm doing that today. And welcome to all of the new beautiful souls here. Thank you guys so much for being here. We moving on to Capricorn. Where you at? Happy snappy cappies. Where you at? Capping the corn. Capricorn. Where you at? Capping the corn. No caps here. No caps and no corns. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Okay, there we go. There goes Delaney. Yay, capping the corn. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's currently connected to Capricorn in love and romance at this time. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Four of Swords. And we have the Two of Cups. All right. This is someone who's been through a lot. And so it's hard for them to be emotionally vulnerable and present and open to loving you properly. I'm getting their pain and their trauma stem as far back as their childhood. So if you felt like this person has not loved you properly and you may have felt a sense of stagnation and pain by this person's actions, it's not your fault. I think you need to hear that. This person just is in a space of wanting to have forward movement again. They don't want to be stuck. But yeah, it's the deep trauma, exactly, Debbie, that this person is experiencing that prevents them from loving. I want to look at that. Tell me more about this King of Cups in the reverse energy from Capricorn's person. Hmm. Four of Wands and Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this person is scared of commitment. They're scared of being hurt. So this person could have lied to you and told you, I want to be married or I want to be in a relationship. Let's be together forever. Let's settle down. Let's create a life together. But this relationship, honestly, it showed up in the 3D as going nowhere. But they want to end that. They're like, listen, okay, I'm tired of being this emotionally unavailable person, being disappointed by my love connections, especially with you, Capricorn, that now they're feeling like they got to do something because they want your attention. They want your attention. I'm still getting a guarded energy. This is not somebody that's ready to fully open up. So this can be somebody that's not talking to you or standing off or guarded or pulling back. And due to this, it's causing you to be in deep contemplation about this person's behavior. And the more and more you think about this person, the more and more you're triggered. You're feeling insecure. You're feeling like, dang, like, what could I do better to fix this? What can I do to make it, work? Like, is something wrong with me? Like, where did go wrong in all this? And so it becomes like a low key obsession for you to want to try to figure out how to fix this. But you don't really want to be with this person anymore because, like I say, they have triggered you so significantly to the point where you don't necessarily trust your heart, your emotions, your feelings with this anymore. And you just want peace. You're just tired. I'm getting like you're just exhausted by this whole situation. Like it's taking a mental toll, an emotional toll, a spiritual toll. Like it's just, ugh. I'm getting like a Capricorn just say, I'm just so tired. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to get this person to act right. And I think the reason why you're hearing this, Capricorn, is because Spirit wants to let you know it's not your fault. And you did everything you were supposed to do in this. It's just this person just wasn't capable of being whole and solid on their own. Now, back to your person. I'm also getting the reason why this person's coming through is because they want to actually try to have a relationship with you. They want a new beginning. They desire you. They're still turned on by you. But again, it's only to them, it can only go so far. So you know what this feels like? It feels like a relationship that's going to stay in the boyfriend and girlfriend phase forever. And this person will not fully emotionally invest forever. They're going to be more so concerned about just having you in their life. They do want to kind of like drop their guard a little bit more. I see that they do, but they're also scared to risk being in a solid relationship. So it feels very correct, like very sexual in nature. That's what I'm getting. Like they will be this person, if this is your story, they will be okay with being friends with benefits. They would be okay with um boyfriend and girlfriend, but still keeping their options open. Like I don't think this person wants to be, settling down. So what does this person want? I want to clarify this so I give you guys the right information, Capricorn. What does this person want? What does this person absolutely want? Queen of Cups in the reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords in the reverse. This person wants the pain to go away. They want you to not be so harsh to them. They want you to consider like giving them another chance. They want to at least talk to you and get your attention. That's what they really want. Notice I'm not getting anything like marriage, settle down. I'm getting more so like as long as I can interact with you, talk to you, hang out with you, I'm good. What does Capricorn want with this person? You're not interested. You're not interested. You do think about this person, yes. There's times you do think about it, but you don't necessarily have the desire um, to reconnect with this person. Why? Because you have standards now, very strong standards and boundaries that you don't feel like this person can live up to. Some of you guys may talk to this person about that. Others of you guys will just not like entertain it, especially after getting this reading today. You're going to realize like, what's the point? Because what you want is reciprocity. You want this person to be fair. You want this person to be, equal give and take. You don't want it to feel like a relationship where you're doing so much and getting so little, or this person being in and out. You don't want that. You don't want to be this person's option. You want this person to be like your person. And I feel like for this person, they just are not ready for what you're ready for. It just feels like a connection that's just not a match. Yeah. Yeah, Debbie says, I've told him what I want, correct. And that's the thing. I feel like even if you're like Debbie Capricorn and you tell this person what you want, they may tell you everything you want to hear and say, sure, I'll do all that. But then you're going to notice you get in this relationship and it goes nowhere. Because as long as they're getting any attention from you, they're happy, whether it's positive or negative. They're cool with that, and they're going to try to drop a little bit of that guard again to build that trust with you. But this Fool in the reverse tells me they're scared to take the risk of like fully surrendering to being open to a solid relationship. It's too risky for them, and that's why they've always given you issues. They're scared. They're emotionally unavailable. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. That's the main energy. A little air too as well. All right, y'all, I'm gonna step away for just a second. I promised that Kita I was gonna show her something real quick before the Aquarius read. Y'all, please make sure that you guys show your girl some love by hitting the like button. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Thanks for watching. All right, y'all. I'm back. Just like that. All right, Keita. So for those that don't know, when I first came on to the live, there is a video clip that says my live stream is about to start soon. And Keita's so obsessed with the lip color that I have. So for all of my red lip girlies that want to know the color that I have, this is Maybelline Color Stay. So if you go to Amazon, Maybelline Color Stay, and this is the matte ink. It's called Maybelline Color Stay Matte Ink, and it's in the color Danger. Yeah, in the color Danger. So if you're ever curious about what I had, that's what it is. And it stays on all day. It's like, you know, you put it on and it's matte. And what I do is I like line my lips with a little bit of a darker like brown to just kind of tone down that bright red. So if you have big lips like I do, toning it down with like a darker color lip and then putting that bright color on, it just kind of makes it look nice. So that's what I have for you, Keita. So yeah, that's what it is, boo. Color Stay Matte Ink by Maybelline in the color Danger. Danger. Get on the floor. Yep. All right, let's do this, Aquarius. And welcome to all of my new subs. We have Christina here. Hey, Christina. She says, I'm a new subscriber from Australia. Scorpio, Sun, Mars, Mercury, Pluto. You are such a calm, accurate reader. Thank you so much for your accuracy and guidance. Blessings to you, Mika. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying the channel. And for those of you guys that are hanging out, and you just sitting there watching and enjoying the read, and y'all not subscribed and y'all not liking my video, y'all hurt my feelings. I'm so sad right now. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Show your girl some love. And listen, all the aquas in the building. All the aquas in the building. If y'all don't like this video, because your girl, Mika, is an aqua. I'm an aqua sun and an aqua Venus. So show your fellow aqua some love, aqua gang, gang, gang. Because we in this thing, thing, thing. If y'all haven't figured it out, my goofy self. But yeah, I'm an aqua sun and Venus. Aries moon, Scorpio rising. So there we are. Got a lot of aquas in the room, man. Good to see y'all. Really good to see you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging out with me. You know, it kind of sucks to be an Aquarius or a Pisces because typically you guys are always at the end of a reading, but it's all good. You guys, you know, I do timestamps on this channel. So if you have to step out and come back, it is what it is. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Stephanie. Stephanie says, I'm here, Mika. First time I've been able to catch you live in forever. Yes, Cancer here. Welcome. All right, y'all. Enough of that. Let's get started. Let's do this, Aqua Gang. All right, Spirit. Tell me about Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Aquarius is connected to in love and romance at this time. We have the Nine of Swords. I got the the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry about that, Aquarius. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. It was the glare. I couldn't really see. And we have the Sun card. Speaking of glare, got the sunshine. Okay. So I think your person's going a little crazy right now, Aquarius. And not crazy in a place like I'm trying to be funny. I'm being dead serious. It's kind of driving them crazy because they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. This person has put themselves in a predicament where they are committing themselves to too many people, too many things, too many situations and obligations to where it's hard for them to give to you the type of relationship that you really seek. And this has led to the demise of the relationship because for you, you want to see reciprocity, fairness. You don't want to feel stuck, and that's how you're feeling. This person is a little upset at you, but I'm also getting stressed. I'm getting a ball of emotion. I can't even really, like what I'm picking up, I can't even really describe it. It's almost like anger, frustration, overwhelmed. I know I got to do better, but I don't know how to. Like it's all over the place. It's all over the place. They know they got to do better and be that fair partner that you want them to be. They got to contribute more. But remember, I said this person has their hand in so many things. So they get really overwhelmed with the thought of what they have to do to fix this. So they do nothing. They just sit in the doom and gloom of like, oh my gosh, like this is too much. So that's what I'm saying. They're going a little crazy. They're going a little crazy. Like, I don't know what to do. This person can be having sleepless nights. They can be an emotional wreck. Definitely missing you. But what I'm noticing about this person's energy is they're not doing anything about it. I want to look at what is this nine of swords? What are they thinking here? What is this nine of swords? Oh, devil. Queen. Okay. All right. Remember, Aquarius, I talked a lot about how you got frustrated because this person was not giving you much. So I think what happened was you just stopped giving to this person. You start pouring into yourself, investing in yourself, doing for yourself. And now you've become this person's obsession. They constantly think about you and they get overwhelmed and think about what they're missing out on. Because if you're not giving to them and you're pouring into yourself, they're missing out on what you used to offer them. So it kind of triggered this person. You pulling back, Aquarius, has triggered this person to think a lot about what you told them. Because I'm sure you had a conversation with them about how they need to be more of a fair partner. They need to give more, invest more, do more. And now that they're not getting what you've been giving to them, now they're starting to see what you're talking about. They're like, dang, I probably do need to give more to Aquarius. Dang, man. You know? Okay. Tell me more about this devil energy, though. You know, they were blind to the fact that you would actually like cut them off. This is another karmic that really was convinced you weren't going anywhere, but they don't know Aquarius energy. They don't know that Aquarius has the strongest cutoff game in the zodiac. Y'all don't be playing with folks. I would say you and Scorpio is kind of neck and neck with that. So I don't know why they surprised. And it's really like messing with this person's head. Like, wow, Aquarius ain't like Aquarius not playing. But there's been so much damage done here, Aquarius, in this relationship dynamic to where they don't even know where to start to fix this. You've told this person countless times, Aquarius, like you're tired of this person not giving you more than what they like bare you're tired of the bare bone minimum. That's what it is. This Knight of Pentacles in reverse is like you saying you're tired of breadcrumbs. You feel like you're not getting much out of this. And you feel like being with this person, you would be playing yourself. You would be deceiving yourself to believe that this relationship would do anything better. So it's kind of like, why would I make any future plans with this person? That, like, this is the conversation you're probably having in your head because, Aquarius, we're good at that, aren't we? We're good at talking in our head and reasoning with ourselves before we actually take action. So I feel like you really thought long and hard about what's the point? What are the pros and cons? And what am I getting out of this? As well as what is this person contributing to show growth and progress? It don't make sense. Lexi, how cute. Definitely appropriate for the Aquarius read, the thinking man. Yeah. And the more you were in this relationship, Aquarius, the more you were triggered emotionally. They had you feeling like you were inadequate or something. Like they were almost like playing this toxic game of you got to do more. You're not giving them, like, I don't know how to describe it. You're not good enough. You need to give more. It triggered a lot of insecurities and emotions deep within you. It drained the crap out of you. It did. It drained the crap out of you. The fact that you kept giving this person all the things that they wanted, the attention, the communication, you put them, I'm hearing you even put this person on a pedestal to make yourself look or feel inferior, to make this person feel better, and it still wasn't good enough. So it's kind of like all the action and effort you made was in vain. And you're like, again, here we go. Knight of Pentacles reverse. It's still not growing. Like you didn't try it all kind of angles and directions and it just didn't work. That's how you feel about it. And that's why you're standing on business of you just feeling like, you're going to defend your position that this thing will not go anywhere. Like, why are you even talking to me if this person reaches out? So with the sun to the Ace of Wands to the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups in the reverse, this person, here's the contradiction. Here is the crap right here. You make them so happy, Aquarius. It will make them so happy to have a new passionate beginning with you. I'm getting like the thought of being with you turns them on. The bedroom action y'all had makes them happy, all of that, okay? Like the passion is not the problem. The passion is not the problem. The issue is the phase after the passion, where this person doesn't want to work with you. Some of you guys, this person ghosts you or they party a lot. I'm getting this person has a lot of other stuff going on in their energy. And so in their mind, even if I want to come towards Aquarius and be with Aquarius, I feel like at some point it's probably going to end anyway. So screw it. Let's just, be friends with benefits. Let's get it on. Let's hang out. What do the young folks say? Let's let's do what we do. Because that's safe for this person. That's emotionally safe. But it also still feeds that attention and that passion that they so want from your energy. All the while, back at the ranch, you're being drained, trying to please this person and try to build something with someone who doesn't want anything other than that. So let's see why. Why just the Ace of Wands? Because again, they feel like you're going to move on from them. You're going to get tired of their crap. This is someone that just knows they're full of crap. They know, they know. They know, they already know. And Aquarius, they know they're full of crap. So they already have it set up in their mind that if they were to get some balls to come towards you, that it just needs to be a Ace of Wands situation. Hit it and quit it situation with the Ace of Wands followed by the Three of Cups in reverse. I'm here for a fun time, not a long time. Hell, for some of you guys, this person will say we're in a relationship, but they're not going to be committed to you. So that's why I say just call it what it is. A hookup, a fling, or what have you, okay? How does Aquarius feel about this person? Let's get some more on you, Aquarius. The High Priestess in reverse, Three of Pentacles, and the Moon in the reverse. You feel like this person has hidden intentions, hidden motives to this relationship offer if they were to give you one. You don't really believe that this person is genuine. You believe that this offer is going to be one where this person's going to be in and out, being a player. They're going to keep you as an option. You don't trust this person at all. You look at this person as someone that is a waste of your time. And that's why you have this firm boundary up. You got your sword out. You got your standards high. And the way you feel about this situation is, for a lot of you Aquariuses, it's not even worth entertaining. Some of you guys will entertain it and then eventually ghost it. Or some of you guys are already at this point where you're totally ghosted this person. Don't want to deal with this person anymore. Because what you're realizing is you're too smart for this BS. I mean, come on. This is one of those, this is one of those situations, Aquarius, you like, is this fool for real? They trying to play me? Okay, watch this. Block, blockity, block, block, block. That's what you're going to do. Block them. And you're going to be about your business. That's what you're going to do. Yep. I just feel like this person knows this. That's why they never really fully invest, because they know they're full of crap. They're not there. And I want to see why. Why will they never really get there? I don't understand it. Because they feel like it's never going to be good enough. It's always going to be some crap with you. Here's the problem with this person. Y'all gotta excuse me, but I have to say it. This person is irrational. Something's wrong with your person. Something's wrong with your person. They don't like to be told about themselves. They don't like you holding them accountable. They don't like hearing about the BS that they do, but they do it. So of course you're going to call them out on it. So why are they mad about that? See, this is what they get mad at right here. They're like, I'd rather like miss out on a golden opportunity with someone very like solid that I really want to be with because I don't want to deal with having to be held accountable. Like that's the time this person is on. But at least if I can just breathe the same air as Aquarius and I can, hit it and quit it, at least I'm getting a little bit of that energy from Aquarius, that nice Aquarius energy. But I don't want to be held accountable for being an idiot. So Aquarius stands on business and says a big F you, block. And that's what it is. And if they haven't learned, they're going to learn today. Your person could be an Aries, a Leo, a Sag, a Scorpio, a Capricorn, a Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That's the main ones there. It's a lot of people here, y'all. But mostly fire and air. Mostly fire and air. All right, y'all. Lexi says, thank you so much, gifted healer. You're so welcome, boo. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, thank you. And yes, I am the real deal. I am the real deal. Had this spiritual gift ever since I was a young girl. I just found a way to channel it to help uplift the collective. So I'm glad that I'm doing the work of helping people heal and move past these horrible karmic connections so you guys can find the love that's really meant for you. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your kind words. You're welcome, Debbie. Big shout out to Debbie, man. Debbie. Showing love. I love that. Danielle says, I'm very grateful to have an Aquarius and Venus because I feel it gives me an automatic bird's eye view on a bigger picture. It does. It does. I think that's part of my spiritual gift as well. That's why I'm an Aquarius Venus. You know, can definitely see BS a mile away. Show can. Show can. All right, last but not least, we got Pisces, y'all. Big shout out to Keita, man. Keita's been holding it down in the chat. We appreciate Miss Keita holding it down tonight. This has been one long ass read, but I just want to make sure I make up for some time lost. So thank you guys so much, including our sponsors for tonight's read. Again, big shout out to NY Greek and Lexi. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel tonight with a super chat donation. Thank you so much. Let's close the reading tonight with Pisces. Is there any amazing Pisces out here? Pisces, Pisces. Where you at? And as Keita said, guys, don't forget to like the video, show your support. It really is a great way to energetically, positively contribute to the channel. But it also tells the algorithm to send more beautiful souls this way. So thank you all for those who have already hit the like button. It means the world to me. We definitely can get more likes in. It's been quite a bit of y'all here, but I see we got quite a bit. So thank you. Thank you all. Sending all that positive energy back to you all tenfold. Thank you so much. All right, Atlas is here. Hey, Atlas, let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's currently connected to Pisces in love and romance. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. We have the Six of Wands. And we have the Page of Swords. Pisces, the person that you're currently connecting to, I'm getting is someone that's very codependent on your energy. And they're feeling quite stuck there. Like they don't know how to move forward other than to keep tabs on you. And hopefully at some point when they reach the courage to actually reach out to you, say, hey, let's try to get back on a on healthier terms. I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. I don't want any drama between us. Pisces, let's be cool because they feel stuck. The reason why they're doing this is because they feel stuck without you. This is someone that I feel like when they don't have a form of supply, meaning they don't have someone to support them, give to them, nurture them, be there for them, they don't know what to do. Very immature, someone that just doesn't have the ability to make it on their own. So yeah, with the Six of Swords here, it feels like they just want things to be cool and calm and collective. They want to make peace with you. They want to make peace with the situation. And the way they plan to do that is kind of like defend themselves. But they're having a hard time trusting that you would give them a chance, possibly because this person could have been entertaining other people. Okay. And that's the part right there that they know it's going to be hard to fix. Hard to fix that betrayal that they caused in this relationship. Some of you guys may know about this. That could have been the thing that messed this relationship up. They could have been out dating other people. You found out about it. If you don't know, when you guys left, they definitely went to someone else. But it seems like there's trouble in paradise because this other third party that they're with was non-committal as well. Yeah, they're not talking. So yeah, they're alone and they need somebody. They need supply. They need somebody, okay? All right, now you with the Six of Wands to the Knight of Wands in reverse. The way you see this relationship is someone who is inconsistent. You know, you view as this person as only coming in when they want to get attention from you and then they're gone the next. A lot of you guys may deem this person as a player or someone that just comes in when it's convenient for them. And it's caused you to be very angry, very bitter, very cold, and wanting to just kind of dismiss yourself from this person. You have a hard time like getting past this. It's hard to move on from this pain. You've tried. I think a lot of you guys are getting there, but it's such a painful experience. You're getting there though. This doesn't really tell me how you feel specifically about this person. I want to see, how does Pisces honestly and truly feel about this person? I feel like I'm missing something here. Okay, so there it is again. King of Wands in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. You feel like this person is very impulsive, very controlling, very arrogant, very cocky. They feel like they can come in and out as they please. Player, you know, it's the same thing. That's how you feel. It's nothing. I didn't miss anything. It's kind of just saying the same thing with other cards. I mean, same thing. Okay. So what does that mean for Pisces with this person? Well, in your mind, you feel like it would be self-sabotaging behavior to entertain this. So I feel like this is a Pisces that's really trying to get away from this person. But you kind of already know, like intuitively, I'm getting, you know, this person's probably going to be back, wanting to get your attention at some point. Do know this person has been keeping tabs on you, whether it be social media, watching your socials, asking people about you. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to study you from afar. They're trying to see what's going on in your life, see if you're with anyone, so they can formulate the next steps to fix the issues here. They don't have a plan though. Remember I said this is a page of cups in reverse. Okay. So this is someone very immature, very emotionally unavailable, and very codependent. And they're very irrational with how they think and process things. They don't see things correctly, so they make dumb decisions. I'm sorry, but they do. It's like someone that does stuff and they like, dang, I probably shouldn't have done that. Like they act now, think about it later, like a teenager. And then they try to come back to try to fix it by being romantic and kind and think that's going to fix the issue. That's not it. But this is what they do. They're a player. They're smooth. They're skilled at saying all the things, but they never really get too invested. Yeah, I will say one thing about this person, even though emotions wise and maturity with their love is not there, they're very wise and very calculated in what they say and do. Um, After the fact, you know, when they get after they mess up, they're very good and skilled at figuring out how to fix it. But during the moments, they're very impulsive. And that's what messes up this relationship. They make reckless decisions. And then it leads to them trying to manipulate you to get you to believe, oh no, well, you know, it wasn't like that, or no, it wasn't like that. You know, they lie or they manipulate you and get you all confused. And then you start questioning your own intuition. It's like, well, baby, I wasn't thinking right. But no, you were thinking right. They're just trying to manipulate you. Very manipulative person here. Very manipulative. They get away with a lot of stuff because they're very skilled at manipulating people. How does this person truly feel about Pisces, though? Oh, the Hierophant in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. As long as they can get what they can get out of the relationship, they're cool. Like I said, supply. But as far as do they see you guys actually being a true match? Absolutely not. They don't see you and them having much in common. They're going to hold back from you. They're never going to fully invest, but they do like being in your energy. You kind of help them feel better when they're down or when they're going through a rough time. You lift their spirits with them without them having to do much. That's their words, not mine. Pisces does a lot for me without me having to do much. So I never really have to commit to Pisces because Pisces are always going to have my back. I just have to be able to tell Pisces certain things to get what I want out of Pisces. Yeah, and then once I get what I need, I'm off to the races, you know. I'm running off somewhere else. So for this person, I'm going to be honest, Pisces, the way that this energy comes through is like an energy vampire. Yeah, so Danielle's correct. This person just comes in to drain, get get a boost, and then they go off to like find other people. Yeah, there we go. They feel like ultimately it's going to end between you at some point. It's just a matter of when. They're always in their mind thinking the worst. But how can I get Pisces to give to me and do for me while I'm with them? It's very sick and twisted and manipulative, like kind of narcissistic in nature. I'm not calling your person a narcissist, but that's kind of like what it feels like. What does this person want from this relationship ultimately? Um, Options. Someone to be a place filler when no one else is available. They want to just have you to keep them entertained for the time being. They don't plan to fully commit to you secretly. They come to you when there's nothing else going on. It's just something to keep them entertained. Okay. Like it's a part of their secret toxic lifestyle that they do. Yeah. And then while they're with you, what you don't know is like the toxic trait is they're waiting for something better to come along. So that's kind of what they do here. It's really sad and it's not fair and it's wrong. But the first card that came out, Pisces, was the Page of Cups in reverse. And this is your person. They're very codependent on people, very immature, very insecure. They got a lot of issues when it comes to love. They're not equipped to love themselves, so they're not going to show love towards you. So that's what I have. Yeah, that's what I have. All right, y'all, I'm going to stop the reading right here. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live, man. Big shout out to all of our amazing subscribers that came to the live tonight and our new subscribers. Don't forget, you guys, to like the video. And if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, as you guys know, I do offer those. Just visit my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. You can also find all the important links down in the description box below. I hope this reading was enlightening and very inspiring to those that needed the message. And if any of these messages resonate with you, feel free to leave me a comment down below. And lastly, if you made it this far in the reading, please leave me a red emoji down in the comments after I end this live. A red emoji, it doesn't matter as long as it's red, and it'll increase your chance of winning a free personal tarot reading for the month of July 2025. Thank you all so much for coming. Big shout out to our contributors to the channel this evening. Once again, thank you so much to NY Greek and Lexi, and a big shout out to our amazing mods who held it down and supported everyone throughout this reading this evening. Thank you, Keita. Thank you, DP. Thank you so much, Lisa and T Rose. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And thank you to all of my amazing subscribers for being here. Take care of yourself, y'all, and I'll talk to you soon. Good night. Thanks for watching.